say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the
Happy holidays, everyone. Welcome to our coverage of the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Brian Anderson, and with me tonight, Grant Hill and Tim Legler. And down on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. And a look now at the Detroit Pistons' upcoming schedule. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Sabonis and the Sacramento Kings. Then on Friday, they'll go up against the Jazz in Utah.
And looking at the Clippers matchup, it's going to be game number 4 for them during the start of this NBA campaign. They'll want to get off to a hot start for the year.
And the Milwaukee starting 5. Miles Turner out there with Kyle Kuzma. Then it's Thompson. Then there's Kevin Porter. And it's Rollins in at the point. And for Detroit, they've got Duren. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Karis LeVert. Then there's Cunningham. And it's Jenkins in at the 1. Tim, opening night, always a lot of fun for a broadcaster. But what's it like as a player?
Well, no matter how many years you have in the league, opening night creates more butterflies than any other night. You want to make that great first impression for sure, but you're also really excited that it starts to count.
And are you nervous right now?
A tad, Brian, a tad. Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Always good to see the ball go through the net early. You know there's not a lid on that thing.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Duren, the screen. Stolen by Thompson. Now here's Turner. No good from outside.
Man, just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. LeVert outside. There's Cunningham with a 3. Rebounded by Kuzma. We played just over a minute here in the first. Porter's shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
LeVert with the ball. Now Thompson defending. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Duren. Last game, 26 points for him. 6 to shoot. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Detroit moving the ball around. Cunningham. And that one's on target from the wing.
And that is a smooth release off the catch. Cunningham with great touch.
And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, VA. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and of course, controlling the boards.
Here's Cunningham, after the basket by Milwaukee on the other end. And the shot's good. Cunningham's got his second basket.
And getting up close and personal, Cunningham knows he can get his shot to go inside.
Porter, the pass to Kuzma. 2 points. That one goes.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
That's exactly what they wanted on that trip. Get something close to the basket, something easy.
Now here's Cunningham. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. Sinking his first shot.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Here's Antetokounmpo. The shot's good on the assist by Cunningham.
And Giannis has a ridiculous combination of size, skill, and athleticism.
Thompson scanning the floor. And here's Porter outside. Giannis with the rebound.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks.
Screen by Antetokounmpo. Jenkins' shot is good.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
Now here's Porter. His last outing, he had 24 points. And he lobs it up top. And the dunk by Duren.
He is ferocious on alley-oops. With his good hands and wingspan, Duren makes for an easy target on the lob.
Here's Porter. Thompson outside. Back to Porter. The three is up. And again, it's the Bucks missing.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
The fadeaway. Rebounded by the Bucks. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds in the game. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Porter finds Kuzma. No good. Unable to win this run. Tie game in Detroit. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from Detroit, what do you guys think?
Well, a big differentiator was their ability to generate offense by pounding the glass.
Yeah, when you get a second chance opportunity here or there, it starts to add up.
They've got Marcus Sasser. He's out there with Cunningham. Duncan Robinson is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. And last season, the Pistons became the first team ever to triple their win total from the previous campaign.
Yeah, going from the worst record in the association in 2024 to a playoff team in 2025. And now they look to just keep on rising.
And Milwaukee has possession, following the three-pointer by Detroit. Back to Ivey. Over Cunningham. Ivey's shot is off. The Pistons lead by 3. Sasser outside. Portis against Stewart. Cunningham. Cunningham takes the hit and puts it in.
Yeah, I love the physicality that Cunningham showed right there.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Antetokounmpo is checked in for Detroit. Milwaukee also changed it up. Thompson, he's checked in for Holland. Porter Jr. comes in for Ivey. And it's Rollins in for Anthony. Out to Harris. Beyond the arc. Here's Thompson, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Detroit.
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And their ball movement has been next level. When your team is playing unselfishly like this, that is tough to beat.
Grant, you played in a more physical era of the NBA. Now it seems like the league is trying to strike a balance there.
I think you're spot on, B.A. There's been some back and forth, trying to keep the game free-flowing and physical. The league's trying for the best of both worlds.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. The Pistons lead by 4. Pass to Cunningham. The 3-ball. And the Pistons, another 3.
They're locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
It's really a team effort out there right now, which is great to see. No one wants to be the weak link.
Now here's Thompson. Milwaukee, no good that time either. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. They've only given up 1 point in the second quarter. That one coming at the line. Buries it from 3.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
The Bucks trail by 10. To the paint. And Harris throws it down.
Well, if Tobias Harris sees a lane to the rim, he is going to exploit it.
Cunningham outside. In the half. Off with the layup. For for Milwaukee. They've gotten only 1 of 4 shots to go in. Tim, you've been vocal in your praise for Cade Cunningham, and rightfully so.
Well, BA, on any given night, Cade can be the best player on the floor. He scores, he makes plays, he rebounds, and he processes things quickly. He always seems to be under control. Well, that's the thing about Tobias Harris. You think of him as a high-volume three-point shooter, but historically, he actually takes a lot more twos.
And so the timeout by J.B. Bickerstaff here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. So for the Pistons, Jalen Duren, he's checked in for Stewart. Karis LeVert comes in for Cade Cunningham. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Harris. Now here's Antetokounmpo. 1:16 left to play in the second quarter. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
And they've really been more consistent from the field this quarter.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for your Pistons.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Antetokounmpo. One shot.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
Bucks trail by 9. Pass to Rollins. Inside. And then Turner with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
It looked like a let-up from the team in the lead.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. 5 points in the game. Pass to LeVert. Here's Jenkins. Three-pointer, no good. The Bucks have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. And here's Porter. Here's Turner. Kuzma for 3. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. Antetokounmpo has got 4 rebounds in the game. Giannis takes that first step. Count it. Antetokounmpo has got 5 points now in the quarter.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
And so it's Cade Cunningham making things happen for Detroit. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. We'll be back in a moment. And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Nice game. Great performance by Cade Cunningham.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
On the floor for Milwaukee, Kyle Kuzma out there with Ausar Thompson. Then there's Kevin Porter. Then there's Miles Turner. And it's Rollins in at point. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Pass to Duren. Oh, and Turner with a block.
And be careful who you challenge. Turner is a certified rim protector.
Here's Duren. Cunningham outside. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Rollins. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Giannis Antetokounmpo talked about what keeps him going. He said the most important thing is to stay humble. At the end of the day, I realized that I wasn't supposed to be here. I'm just happy, and I always want to be better and do better for my team. And that's what gives me joy. Back to you, BA.
You got to respect that mindset. Allie, we appreciate the report. Porter against Cunningham. Kuzma for 3. Cash. Assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got 4 assists now tonight.
And that is why this team loves having Kuzma. At 6'9", he can really stretch the floor.
And the dunk by Duren.
Well, with that size and athletic ability, Duren is a terrific alley-oop threat.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Well, Tim, you talk about an NBA physique. Jalen Duren is absolutely shredded.
Yeah, and he defies gravity too, B.A. What I like is he understands his game. He doesn't get outside of himself. He focuses on running the floor and then getting eye level with the rim.
Clock is at 3. Porter's shot is off.
Well, unfortunately, his poor shooting is not helping their case here.
He gets it in there.
Well, that's why he's an all-star. When Cunningham gets going, there is no answer defensively.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. All right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. The 4th spot held by the Bucks.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
2 minutes gone in this 3rd quarter now. Pass to Rollins. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. It's Kuzma with the miss.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Cunningham. Second chance shot. Oh, he's a menace in the paint. Antetokounmpo.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. Down by 12. Pass to Rollins. There's a screen by Turner. Now here's Thompson. Fires the 3. The Pistons clear it. Duren's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the inside. Kuzma against Antetokounmpo. The putback. Controls the rebound and the putback.
In here, not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And it's Kuzma finishing it off.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Pass to Jenkins. Here's Cunningham. A minute 37 left in the 3rd quarter. And Antetokounmpo, here we go. Another shot. And Duren lays it in. Duren's got 6 points.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Rollins passes to Porter. Kuzma outside. 4-3. They get it back.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Antetokounmpo. Here's Cunningham. Outside for LeVert. Cunningham outside. 3-pointer. It's Milwaukee with a rebound.
Well, he made a couple of shots early, but since the half, he just can't seem to find his rhythm.
Porter finds Thompson. And here is Kuzma. He's watched by Cunningham. Good D by Cunningham.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Outside for LeVert. The 3 is up. Pass to Jenkins. Fires the 3. That shot missing. And so it's the Detroit Pistons. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. We hear teams talk.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, coaches love unselfishness, and this is exactly what they're referring to.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Kate Cunningham out there with Marcus Sasser. Then it's Isaiah Stewart. Then it's Duncan Robinson. And it's Antetokounmpo in at the 4-man spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons.
And players avoid taking mid-range shots these days. It's almost like the 3s are easier for players to get.
Harris misses.
He created the opening. He got the angle. Unfortunately, that miss was just on him.
Antetokounmpo up top. Cunningham looking it over. Ivey with the defensive effort.
Well, he's not having as much success shooting the ball early as he wanted, but so far, it's not hurting their team performance.
Here's Holland. Ivey passes to Harris. Knocks down the triple. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Antetokounmpo. The Bucks also with a sub. Turner's checked in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey team, I was able to catch the message that JB Bickerstaff was giving to his team. And coach reminded his team that leads can disappear quickly in the NBA. He said if we get loose and they make a few shots in a row, then this is a ball game again. Do not let that happen, he implored. Guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
The bucket is good!
Yeah, his jump shots improve every season. Antetokounmpo's got a great rhythm on his quick release shots.
Outside Portis. Turner, a screen on Robinson. Harris, and the three misses.
The ritual is a major story in this game.
Now Cunningham. Antetokounmpo, a screen on Ivey. Cunningham! Sasser outside. From deep. Portis there for the rebound. And it's Porter with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. They trail by 14. Yes, sir! The finish with the jam!
You're coming right at you. KPJ, playing with intensity.
And the timeout called here by JB Bickerstaff. Looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. For the Pistons, Duran, he's checked in for Stewart. Karis LeVert comes in for Robinson. Jenkins comes in for Sasser. Milwaukee also changing it up. Kuzma's checked in for Portis. Thompson comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Rollins in for Ivey. Detroit leading by 12.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Antetokounmpo, left side. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Kuzma. Now Milwaukee moving it up. And no hesitation on the jam. In transition.
Yeah, what attention to detail from Kuzma. Finding the steal and sparking the fast break.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Antetokounmpo inside. Defended by Kuzma.
The resume Giannis has built already is impressive, and he's nowhere close to being done adding to it.
First team foul. At the line for Detroit, Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo, 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He's off on the second. Bucks trail by 11. Porter, a one-handed jam, rocking the rim.
Yeah, check out the ups on Porter. Leaping off the floor and playing over the defense.
Here's Cunningham. LeVert outside. Just 5 on the clock. Now Antetokounmpo. Oh, Giannis, just too much.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Pistons.
And a big part of their success was the second chance buckets they secured tonight.
Yeah, it's just proof that being aggressive on the boards can pay game-winning dividends.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year. And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Yeah, he was just laser focused in that game. It got to the point where you just knew if he shot it, it was going in.
Shot clock and game clock, 1 second differential. Now Porter for three. Cash from downtown. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Third personal foul. Team seconds. Your Pistons. Antetokounmpo. Giannis. Antetokounmpo. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. And the Bucks call time here. 17 seconds left in the fourth quarter. All right, guys, what do you think?
Trying to extend this one, but it seems futile.
I can't wait to see what they draw up here and who they decide to go to.
Outside Porter. Ooh, the three doesn't go. So it's Detroit picking up the win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Giannis, a tremendous performance.
All right, Allie, thank you. And that about